You don't miss her. You miss the version of her before Instagram, before every conversation needed a filter, before every meal became content, before your love turned into just another post. That's when intimacy started to die, not in some grand betrayal, but in a million tiny distractions. We live in an age where everyone is connected. You can message anyone, see anyone, watch anyone instantly. But here's the strange paradox of our time. The more connected we become online, the more disconnected we feel in reality. Social media didn't bring people closer. It just gave loneliness a louder voice and a bigger audience. We've traded presence for posting. We've swapped deep conversation for shallow validation. We've replaced genuine connection with a desperate grab for attention. It's not love anymore. It's a performance, a carefully curated show for an audience that, let's be honest, doesn't truly care. They scroll, they like, they move on. Look closer at the scene. You're sitting together, maybe at a cafe or on the couch. But she's somewhere else entirely. Her eyes are on her phone, a smile playing on her lips, but it's not for you. It's for a stranger's comment, a funny video, a friend's story. You reach out to touch her hand, and she laughs at something on the screen. You try to start a conversation, and her replies are delayed, half-hearted, punctuated by the faint tap-tap-tap of her thumbs. That's not just ignorance. It's conditioning. Social media has trained us, all of us, to crave micro-validation. Those tiny, addictive dopamine hits from a new like, a new follower, a new comment. They make real love, which is often slow, quiet, and requires actual effort, feel boring and outdated in comparison. And she might not even notice the shift. This new reality is cleverly packaged. It's wrapped in phrases like empowerment, independence, and self-love. But if self-love means constantly comparing yourself to curated online lives, and if freedom means endlessly scrolling through a digital void, then what are we really free from? Are we free from boredom, or are we just free from each other? This is the quiet heartbreak of our generation. It's not the dramatic cheating scandal or the explosive argument. It's just absence, an emotional vacancy. She's still there, physically sitting next to you. But emotionally, mentally, she checked out a long time ago. She's gone, and you find yourself trying to compete with a glowing screen. But you can't win. You can't be as unpredictable as an algorithm-driven feed. You can't be as instantly stimulating as the infinite scroll. Your stories can't compete with 1,000 other stories available at her fingertips, and yet you stay. You stay, hoping that one day she'll look up from her phone and really see you again. You hope she'll remember what real connection feels like, the kind that doesn't need a filter or a caption. But here's the difficult truth, the one nobody wants to admit out loud. Many people today aren't in love with their partner. They're in love with the idea of being seen loving someone. They're in love with the picture, the post, the story, the public declaration that they are loved. The actual relationship becomes secondary. Intimacy doesn't die in a single moment. It erodes slowly, notification by notification. Each ping is a tiny crack in the foundation of your connection. Each time you choose the screen over the person in front of you, you take a step further away from presence and closer to isolation. And here is an even more forbidden truth. Our society doesn't actually want you to be deeply connected. Genuinely connected people are content. They're fulfilled, and content people don't consume relentlessly. They don't need the next product, the next trend, the next distraction to feel whole. That's why everything in our modern world is designed to keep you distracted, unfulfilled, and always searching for something more. More followers, more likes, more things. It's a game, a system built to profit from your loneliness. But the good news is, once you see the game for what it is, you can choose to stop playing. The antidote to this widespread disconnection isn't to chase harder or to perform better online. It's presence. It's the radical act of turning off the noise. Reclaim your focus. Give your undivided attention, but only where it's truly received and reciprocated. Think about it. In a world where everyone is distracted, fragmented, and pulled in a million different directions, the person who is grounded, present, and focused becomes incredibly rare. And in this culture of digital illusion and fleeting attention, rarity is power. The real power isn't in how many people see you, but in how deeply you can connect with the one who matters. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that challenges the way we live. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.